Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Tub Talks with Teri. Today we have Miss Jenn in the tub today, and we are going to be talking about what makes you happy or what happiness is all about. So, Jenn, I will let you start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jenn, and I'm a fine art photographer here in Winnipeg. If you're interested, I have my stuff showing at King Abana time in the month of October. So whenever this is posted, it'll still be October.
Truth.
So go to KB and have a sandwich.
A great sandwich, like grilled cheese.
Fantastic sandwich.
I had it today.
And buy a print. It would make me very happy.
And you can win a gift card, can't you?
You could. If you buy a print, you can win a $100 gift card. And if you selfie with your sandwich in front of the artboard and hashtag etc. on the corner, then you're entered to win a free print. So
awesome. That would make you happy, and that will make Jenn happy.
Happiness.
Yes.
It's the circle of happiness.
Perfect. So let's talk about what makes you happy or your definition of happy.
Well, my definition of happy is doing something every day that makes me happy, or even just thinking about it and taking negativity out of my life. Like in the last couple of months, I've noticed recently a lot of people just very angry and posting very hateful things online or just talking about it in general life, and you can't harvest that sort of negativity or just make yourself available to it, like you need to take that out of your life. And I've ended up removing some people of my life because of that, because they've been so negative and so hateful, and that's something that's been very good for me. I found you shouldn't subject yourself to it.
No, regardless of how long you have known the people, like it's okay to say bye Felicia to them, because you're like, if you're not taking care of your own well-being, then you're not going to be good anyways. Like, I remember when I was working at a call center and they moved me to a team that was not the happiest team ever of call center employees, and I was like Miss Susie Sunshine coming in there, and I was not going to let them get me down, let me tell you. Instead, I started sending them all little like random Valentine's cards, just randomly, that I would color and like ask people that, like, do you want to color with me? Like, go back to kindergarten style, asking for friends kind of thing, and it totally worked, and the whole team like turned around. But I think it's a lot harder to spread positivity, which is unfortunate, than it is to spread negativity.
Well, and I mean, it's important to know that you can do that too. Like, you can make a difference in somebody's life, but they also have to want to make that change for them.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, for me, I suffer from a lot of anxiety every day, and I don't harbor on it. I find ways to bring myself out of it and make myself be happy. And part of that is because I don't want to be miserable. I see people who are miserable every day, and they're oh my gosh.
She works in the pharmacy.
I work in the pharmacy.
Let's be clear.
So, I mean, those people who are so angry all the time, all I think about when I know them is how tired they look and how exhausting it is to be so angry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't ever want to be that way. And I empathize with them, but they also need to want to change.
Yeah.
To be happy.
And that's a big thing too, because lots of people be like, well, I can't because of this. No, don't give me that bullshit. Sorry.
Exactly.
I'm a hard ass when it comes to the word can't, because my mom always told us, you can, it's just hard. Absolutely. Anything worth doing shouldn't be easy. That's the key there. So yeah, it has to come down to making the decision for yourself whenever that time is right for you, to be like, you know what? I'm allowed to be happy.
Exactly.
I think that's allow
Give
yourself
permission.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people too, they're like, oh, well, like I can't be happy at this moment because my significant other is, out of work or whatever it is. No, that's bullshit.
In fact, that's more of a reason to be happy.
Yeah.
It's like that oh God, who sings it? Go buy a cheap bottle of wine, go home and have fun with whoever lost their job.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Make
That's good advice.
excuses to be happy, like.
Yeah, and the thing too is, like, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason anyways. And how you look at whatever happens to you, you can choose to see the positive side of it. regardless of, like, my father passed away, but what good came out of it, as opposed to, oh, woe is me, sad, 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 right? And dwelling in that sadness. It was like, no, what can I do to make this better, or like to improve my life? Which made myself and my sister both quit our jobs and pursue our passions full time.
Which is amazing.
And it does let you be very happy, let me tell you, when you're not working for someone else. Most of the time. My clients are my boss now.
You have to kind of take into account, there's going to be things that are going to be stressful. You're not going to be 100% happy all the time, but that's not the point here. The point is to just be content with yourself and not place your happiness outside of your own control.
Yes, that's a big thing. Definitely the control factor. Because and that's, like, I always tell people, I'm like, in this situation of whatever happened, like, what can you actually control?
Exactly.
Right? And then if there's nothing, well, then you have nothing to worry about. None of that is your fault. None of that is anything. So do what you need to do to bring the positivity back to your life.
Exactly. And it's so important that people realize that it has to be in their control too. Like, you see so many people, like, in relationships, and they're basing their happiness on that relationship. But you can't have a healthy relationship if you're putting your entire happiness on it being always 100% happy. Like, it's never going to be perfect.
Plus, it's not fair to your partner.
It's not fair to your partner.
Because they'll be carrying you. Yeah, exactly.
Like, they have to take care of themselves there and their happiness. They can't always foster yours. Are they in your life because they make you happy? Yes, but your happiness can't depend on the relationship.
No, exactly.
In fact, the other way around, your relationship depends on your happiness.
Yeah.
So,
get your shit together and be happy is what we're saying.
Yeah. Yes.
But for real, yeah. So for yourself, what advice would you give somebody that also struggles maybe with anxiety or things like that? And they've been, because you hear lots of other people with anxiety issues. They're like, oh, but this is just how we are. Right? And that's like a lot of people say that, right?
It's very difficult to speak about that because everybody's experience is slightly different. Like, for me, if I'm going through an episode where I'm very, very, very anxious, you won't notice it because I really, really internalize it, and I don't like to show it because I don't like attention. So, especially not like that.
Yeah.
So, for me, I try to focus on something else. And that doesn't always work, but I just keep pushing through. And that's always been my mantra. Like, even before I knew I had anxiety, that was my mantra. I would be having an anxiety attack, and I'm like, no, focus, get through it, push harder. And that's always been me. I always push back harder.
Yeah.
So,
perseverance is good.
Yes, it is. And I'm stronger than my anxiety.
Okay.
I know that.
That's good. Yeah.
So,
and as long as you keep that in the back of your mind, like, and it's okay, like we said, to not be happy sometimes. Like, not ever.
Yeah.
Like, I had, like, a week ago, I was like kind of just like bleh, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm talking about, where you're just not right. Like, you don't know why. It's not because I was sick or anything. I just literally was like, I don't know why I feel this way. Blue, blue, blue. But instead, I was like, what does make me happy, or what lights me up, so I don't have to think about whatever my brain is trying to tell me is wrong with the world. For me, it was doing photo shoots, like fun photo shoots where there's no pressure, like no expectations, whatever. It was just doing what lights me up inside. And then that's when it like recharged me, and like automatically I was like back in it, kind of.
I think that's important too, to have something like that. Like, I know a lot of people who, when I meet them, I'd be like, oh, so what do you do? And they're like, I don't do anything. If you don't do anything and you're struggling, then why don't you try to find something? Like, go try something new. Maybe you'll find the thing that makes you you, or maybe you'll just have a fun ass time doing it. Like,
and don't worry about looking stupid. I did ballet at 250 pounds, people, in a leotard and a tutu. Okay, come on, you're fine.
I look stupid on the rag. I'm just saying, regularly.
Nice.
Daily make a fool out of myself.
Yeah, it's true. If you just don't care, you'll be happy. Actually, that's another big thing. Just give zero fucks, and you'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, yes, my life got so much better the sooner I stopped giving any fucks.
Yeah. just enjoy life, basically, and don't worry about other people or what they're thinking of you as far as what makes you happy. Like, if your thing is Dungeons and Dragons, that's a big one people get teased for a lot, especially in school, like high school.
Just saying.
Yeah, like stuff like that. If that is your thing that gets you super excited, go do that, because that'll be your happy place. If it's dancing on stage, if it's dancing in your basement, if it's talking to friends, if it's staying at home watching Netflix, whatever your thing is, do it.
You know what my thing is? Sitting in the back of the pharmacy, singing and dancing as I'm counting my pills. If you ever see somebody doing that, it's probably me.
It's Jen, so go to her pharmacy, because you know there's love in those things. Or maybe she's slipping them and that's why she's doing that. Just kidding.
No.
We don't joke about that. That's not funny.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah, drugs are bad. Yes, don't do drugs. Okay. Anyway, so that's about it for today. Do you have any last remarks that you would like to leave our people with, aside from go see your show and buy your prints?
Go see it. Buy prints or I'll be angry.
No, we're not being angry.
No,
we're being
no,
happy. But yes, do you have anything else? No?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
All right, awesome. Well, then stay tuned for next week's Tub Talks, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye.